A problem that I think loads of climbers face when they're climbing on a board at home or at a commercial gym is that they have these set problems that they really like, but the holds are either too big or the problem's grade is too easy for the difficulty at which they want to train. And they think, well, how do I get around this? I like the problem, I want to keep those holds, but I need it to be a different kind of intensity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really good systematic way of changing a standardized problem that you have on your board, you like climbing on, and making it quite a bit harder. You can apply this method to pretty much any boulder problem out there and use it to make them more difficult, and it'll still climb really well. We're at the lockup at the moment and we've got a problem that's been set behind me, which is on these purple X-Colt holds. And this is a problem that I would guess is maybe V2 or V3. So quite an easy problem on big holds. It's really comfortable to climb on. I like it and I might want to use this within my training session. But I don't want to climb at V2 to V3. I want to make this problem feel harder but still climb well. So if I give you a demonstration of how I would climb this problem normally in my session, using all the options available to me and how it's set, and then I'm going to show you a couple of methods that you can use to change this problem up to become a 4 or perhaps even a V5 in terms of difficulty, but it still climbs well on the same holds. What I'm going to do now on the original version of this problem is just climb it using every handhold and foothold at my disposal, using the most efficient methods that I can. I'm going to be using both open, sort of square on technique, as well as twisting and turning into those moves, and really using all the holds at my disposal to make it feel as easy as possible. Now, if I want to change up and make these problems a little bit harder, there's two things that we can do here. One is to use what I call either pogoing or posting technique. And this is where we're climbing with just one foot on the wall, and often we're using the same foot or the same side of foot as we are at our hand. So if I'm pulling with my right hand, I'd be pushing with my right foot. Left hand, left foot. When I'm using the posting method on this problem, each move is going to become quite a bit harder and the intensity is increased. It's a little bit more dynamic, I've got less stabilization, the balance is a little bit harder, and as a result, the problem overall feels quite a bit more difficult. The second option that you can use on a problem to make the intensity higher is to use a feet follow method. So whatever you use for your hands, you now have to use for your feet on the wall. So as I move up, you can see that I use my heel on that same hold, or my toe on that same hold I previously used in my hand. This eliminates a lot of the foothold options and possibilities for efficiency, and that again makes the difficulty another level higher. So there you have it. You have two methods for being able to adjust the difficulty on standardized problems that you have at home or at the wall where you train. Now, these aren't the only options that you can use on the wall, but I think they're really versatile ones and they can be used in almost any setting. And these are used on top of things like adding a weights vest, or changing the footholds on the wall to make them much smaller, or just that plain eliminate game on problems. I think they're more versatile tools in terms of a broad range of problems. I hope you find them really useful because I've used this lots in coaching over the years and also with my own training at home. If you liked what you saw in this video and you want more of this style of content around how to change your problems and adapt them for training, please let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and we'll see you again very soon.